Palestinians are living in this triangle. From one side you have Israeli occupation. From the other side you have a corrupt Palestinian Authority. And from the third side you have a fanatic Islamic regime. In Gaza in October 2007, my colleague was brutally killed because he chose not to deny Christ.
And then I was really afraid about us being killed. I don't care about myself. I'm ready to die for the Lord.
Living in a majority Muslim or Jewish country, being Christian is not easy, but it is easy when you have Christ next to you.
When you're here, you immediately feel the tension that exists. For us as Americans, it's not something that we can relate to, but it's something that people that live here live through day in, day out.
The Palestinian Bible Society was established in 1993. Our work is aimed at targeting Palestinians living in the West Bank, Gaza Strip, and East Jerusalem.
At the moment we have 10 different centers, and we contextualize our ministry based on the needs of the community to reach out and to share the gospel.
One of the parts that they've really gone after is the northern part of the West Bank in an area called Jenin.
Christians are a very tiny, small minority. There may be 3,000 Christians among 500,000 or 600,000 Muslims. The place where Jesus met the Samaritan woman and gave the promise of living water. This is the area in the West Bank that witnessed the sharpest decline in the number of Christians. By the grace of God, we want to see this trend changed.
So we felt the calling very strongly over us to come here and to reach out to the unreached people.
It's a very difficult area because the gospel has been blocked from coming, and even talking to a missionary this week, he said what breaks his heart is that the people of the West don't stand with him.
That's quite hard because you feel that you are so isolated from the body of believers. And that breaks my heart because we need the prayers, we need the support of saints.
I think that this project is a little different than what we have in Tanzania. In Tanzania, our initial push is to try and provide amenities. Here in the Middle East, it's a matter of trying to just love on people in different ways and providing them with a safe haven so that they can come to know Jesus Christ through the interactions that we have with them.
This portion of the Compelled by Grace Impacting Our World has given $250,000 towards purchasing this land for the Palestinian Bible Society.
I know God has great plans for this center that will be built here on this very piece of land where I am sitting now.
We are very excited of seeing a ministry center, a multi-purpose hall that serves and reaches out to hundreds of thousands of people in the land, a place where they can think freely, talk freely, learn freely.
We all agreed together to just walk the property and gather some rocks, and formed an Ebenezer. We wrote, "May this be a place for hope and peace for those to come to know Him." It was a powerful moment, just holding on to each of their arms. These men are on the front lines, and their lives are at stake.
I think about the challenges they have in their lives, and yet in the midst of that they remain faithful. We can bring the good news to people who are being bombed, whose houses are being destroyed, who have no place to go. Frankly, the fact of the matter is, if there are no Christians in Palestine, that's where we should be. That's where we need to be invested in.
Pray for advancement, pray for protection. Pray for an absolutely wonderful team here in Jenin.
And most importantly, for us to remain faithful.
The area of Jenin is going to be totally blessed by our presence here. I see hundreds and thousands of Bibles being given out to the people, and the scripture being shared, and the good news being shared.
This is the time for the church in the West to invest in the gospel in the Middle East. And let me tell you, God is using your gift to make a difference in the world.
Your hands stretch from Scottsdale to Jenin to bring this living water to the people here. We love you, we thank you.
Definitely tell the people at Scottsdale Church that I feel that I already know each and every one of you individually, because it is amazing how much a blessing this church has been to our ministry and to our community. for you to stand with us in prayer and friendship. This is something very unique, and I'm really thankful for that. So I want to tell you that, God bless you, and God widen your your ministry, and just make you a blessing to more people in this land.